1.
Good morning everyone. Today we are going to study about FIR coefficient calculation method. So actually we are covering the topic of FIR and IR filter designs. So when it comes to FIR or IR filter design, there are 5 main steps which are involved while designing a FIR or a IR filter. The steps involves first of all specifying the filter requirements. Next step is to find out the filter coefficients. When it comes to calculating the filter coefficients, what I mean by calculating the filter coefficient is h of k in this particular equation of y of n and h of z. This is the transfer function equation of FIR, and this is the normal y of n output equation of the FIR. Third step which comes in the filter design is to realize the filter using a suitable realization structure. Next step is to just analyze the effect of this whatever the values that we have calculated for FIR filter coefficient, what is the effect of those of using finite word length effect, and final step is to implement them in terms of hardware as well as software. So as I said, we are going to cover today or focus totally on the FIR filter coefficient methods. There are 3 methods available to find out this filter coefficient, like window method is there, optimal method is there, frequency sampling method is there. So we are going to cover the very widely used method, most commonly used method, that is Windows method. So when it comes to calculating the Windows method, as I said, we are trying to calculate the values of filter coefficients, and the filter coefficients are h of n, which is given by this particular formula called as hd of n multiplied by w of n, that is almost omega of n. This is a window function, and this hd of n is the ideal impulse response. And this ideal impulse response depends upon whether we are designing a low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, or a band stop filter. For example purpose, I have already shown on the board the formula for low pass filter. It is hd of n equal to this, that is 2 times fc sin n omega c upon n omega c for n not equal to 0, and it is equal to twice fc for n equal to 0. Now when it comes to window function, there are different window functions also available, like rectangular window, then Hamming window, Kaiser window. So it depends upon what is the value of stop and animation that is given. Like say suppose it is given as greater than 21 degree, then we are going to go for rectangular window. If it is between 21 to 43, then we are going to go for a Hamming window, and it goes on. So if it is greater than 53, then we go for mostly Hamming window or a Kaiser window, because those are the most I can say efficient kind of methods which helps in finding out these values more efficiently. So let us start with one problem on this window method. I have already written the specifications, but I will read out the question for you all. That is, obtain the coefficient, that is the first 3 coefficients of an FIR low pass filter to meet the specifications given below using the window method. And the specifications given are: passband edge frequency is 1.5 kHz, stop band attenuation is greater than 50 dB, transition rate is 0.5 kHz, and sampling frequency is 8 kHz. So based on this, we are supposed to find out this filter coefficient h of n for n equal to 0, 1 and 2. As I said, it is only for first 3 coefficients. So for n equal to 0, the formula becomes h of 0 equal to hd of 0 into omega of 0. Now when it comes to hd of 0 is given by the formula for low pass, that is for n equal to 0, and they are given for n not equal to 0. And in this case, we are calculating for the very first value n equal to 0. So formula becomes 2 times fc. Now when it comes to calculation of fc, this fc is called as cutoff frequency, but because in Windows method there is something called as smearing effect comes into picture, because of which we have to calculate a new fc dash, and the new fc dash is given by fc plus transition width divided by 2. So old fc is 1.5 kHz plus transition width is 0.5 kHz divided by 2, so it becomes 1.75 kHz. Now before we can go ahead, we need to find out for which value actually what is the filter length of the filter which we are trying to design using this window method. So we need to find out the filter length capital N. The capital N, the filter length N is given by a formula normalized transition width, that is delta F equal to 3.3 divided by n. Now why I selected this 3.3 divided by n, because since transition width has been given as 0.5, since the stop band attenuation is given as greater than 50 dB, we are making use of Hamming window, and for Hamming window, w of n function becomes this particular formula, and in that case, to find out this value of n, we use this particular normalized transition width formula. Now we don't know what is this normalized transition width. The normalized transition width delta f is nothing but the transition width divided by the sampling frequency, that is fs. Transition width has been given to us, that is 0.5 kHz, and sampling kilohertz. So photon in kilohertz. So we are going to get a value of delta F, that is the longest transmission width, as 0.0625. Next step is to find out this filter length n, which is nothing but 3.3 divided by 0.0625. And answer for n comes to around 52.83, which is equivalent to 53. Now this Windows function n, it is equal to, that is for Windows function w of n goes from, it is less than or equal to plus or minus n minus 1 divided by 2. So according to this, it becomes 52 divided by 2, that is n greater than or equal to plus or minus 26. So say suppose if they had not given us the values of, for which values of n we need to find out, then we were supposed to find out the values from minus 26 to plus 26. But the good thing about this method is that what I can say, they are symmetrical to each other. So whatever the value of minus 26, it is the same value of plus 26. Whatever the value of plus 25, it is the same value of minus 25. So we have to actually, in actual, we need to find out the values from n goes from 0 to plus 26. So minus 1 to minus 26 are the values from plus 1 to plus 26. So let us go ahead and calculate these values of HD of n and W of n. Whatever the necessary things are, I have already written. So n is 53, that I mentioned over here. So now let us come back. 2 times Fc. This is not Fc, but it is Fc dash, and Fc dash is given by 1.75 kilohertz. But again, Fc dash is not going to be the normal 1.75 kilohertz Fc dash. It is going to be divided by again the sampling frequency, that is 1.75 divided by the sampling frequency 8 kilohertz, which gives us the value of new Fc dash at 0.218. So now we are going to make use of this value 0.218, which is going to give us the answer as 0.4375. And let us come back to W of 0, and the formula is already written on the board, that is 0.54 plus 0.46 into cos of, since n is 0, this is going to become 0. We are going to end up with the answer of W of 0 as 1. So next important step is to calculate h of 0, that is hd of 0 into W of 0, and hd of 0 is also calculated, W of 0 is also calculated, which gives us the answer as 0.4375. So we have calculated the value for n equal to 0. Let us go ahead and calculate the value of n equal to 1. For n equal to 2, we can do it as a part of our for n equal to 1, it's like a next iteration, which becomes hd of 1 into omega of 1. hd of 1, this time since n is not equal to 0, we are going to make use of this formula. It is 2 times fc, that is net fc dash sine of n omega c upon n omega c. We already know what is the fc dash, it is 0.218 sine of, we don't know what is this omega c. Omega c is given by 2 pi fc dash. So I directly substitute over here, n is 1, so it will become 2 pi into 0.218 divided by again 2 pi into 0.218. So after calculation, we are going to end up with the value of hd of 1 as 0.3118. It answer is 0.3121. Next step is to calculate omega of 1, which is nothing but 0.54 plus 0.46 into cos of 2 pi. Small n is 1 and capital N is 53. So we are going to end up with the answer of 0.99677. Next step is to calculate h of 1, which is nothing but hd of 1 into omega of 1. hd of 1 is already calculated at 0.31219 multiplied by 0.99677, which gives us the answer as 0.3118. In similar fashion, we can calculate the values of other values of n, that is n equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 till 26. So So that part you can complete it